Maybe we didn't delay enough, but we also had shit champs. 0 burst. But I think we should have delayed more.
Just needed MR.
But even with all this MR, like, we still did a lot.
I think we should have gone ADS.
Yeah, maybe.
Why?
Because APS takes a long time, in my opinion.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get good. But AD Ezreal like would have been the same. It's still not high damage. Maybe Elise went too much MR with Banshee.
They just engaged on us really well. I mean, Mouth got like every ult off. I mean, on like two to 4 people like every single time, and then, you know, Annie and Ari follow up, which that's what really messed us up. Like every team fight.
But even if we survived the early burst, we still couldn't fight them. They had so much tanky. They had Vlad, Malphite, Janna, Shield, and Rod of Ages on it. What?
He heals a lot.
Yeah.
So.
He also went Visage and Giant's Bell. It's just like they had a better fight comp, and we fought early. With an ADC, we should have delayed the game. Delayed the game, and just not. But we also had a couple of bad fights where Candy died way too early. If you go Candy, like, try to alter your build, get a tier or something. Maybe Chalice and Sheen is not enough anymore. Wow, that's really too bad that it's best of 1. Yeah. But I mean, this game particularly, you saw that you went with Chalice and tier. So maybe you should have yeah, maybe like a trip back tier, something like that. But well, now we know for next time. But yeah, you went every single time, and you died at first a lot of the times to just Malphite. Well, Malphite and Ari follow. Yeah, you have to play safe. Yeah, what we should have done is just use all our wave clear on minion and delay the game because we fought too much. Early game, I don't remember if we had lane control. I think we did.
It was when they hit 6 that we started losing.
Yeah. So we should have had just sit on Severe and just wave clear and not fight.
But we couldn't push either because Janna pretty much fucks it up.
Oh, it's such a shame that it's best of 1. Well, this would be our first loss. XD. Yeah, at least it's pretty bad. But Banshees was too much. You could have just sat on Abyssal and go Void Staff. Like, we were tanky enough. We just didn't race well. An early burst, like, everyone survived. It's just that they outfought us every single time. Why? Yeah, Trundle got good items to fight. Maybe AD Ezreal would have been better, but like we couldn't know. Like at loading screen, it made sense to go AP, But yeah, look at their team now. They're all fucking super high team fight. While Alistair and Trundle and Elise do nothing in team fights. And Ezreal as well. We should have seen that coming. Anything to add, Pigeon?
No, just build. You should have just built MR.
We did build
Like,
MR.
we're supposed to survive their burst and we win.
We all built MR. Every single one of every single one of them. Candy before his mantle was a 64 MR. Just that he, like, I think 2 times he was and he couldn't save himself. But even so, MR is like, even if you're super tanky, you're still not gonna be able to kill them.
Well, if you're dead, you can't kill anyone.
But even if we survive early burst and we just right click them or whatever, they're still gonna outlast us because they have Janna and they have sustain with Vlad. So we should have went for the late game and just delay. Since we have an ADC and they don't. And our team with items is way better than their team with items. Yeah, it was
because we lost like too much too fast. Like it was okay to fight until they just won and destroyed our base.
Yeah, yeah. We never lost like 1 or 2 people. It was always like team fights, so we lost like pretty much everyone, and then they get towers.
But I think the reason why we didn't call that earlier is because every single fight we fought, someone messed up. Either Candy died to a burst, couldn't jump out, or like someone got caught.
Like any flash ult or like Malphite ult, I mean, it's really hard to just dodge it entirely. I mean,
Yeah, like I'm not saying Candy
it's
bad.
impossible.
It's just that every time someone would die when they're not supposed to. They just had like way better team. Also, they had Janna, XD.
Janna, who built Aegis.
But you know what? Even without Janna, they probably would have won anyway. They had so much team fight. XD. What did I roll this game, Trundle?
Yeah.
That really fucked us up good.
It's because of the Alistar and the Elise. Also, Sivir is like super short range.
Yeah, Trundle,
Like,
Alistar.
all the mages outrange her.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard for me to go into like Ari or Annie. Like I had to just hit Malphite or Vlad, and they're tanky as hell.
Yeah, the mistake we did is going against them early on a fist fight. We should have identified that they had a better team fight and just play accordingly. But AP Ezreal? I mean, the idea looks good.
AP Ezreal isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
APS is good. Yeah.
Yeah, APS is good. It's just
I don't know. Maybe
we didn't have time to reach the point we want.
Yeah, neither of us were doing much damage to Malphite and Vlad. They were just killing us. Well, ADS doesn't have wave clear either. It's the same shit.
Yeah, if you went AD, you probably would have went Sanguine Blade, and then Cal, and then game would have ended. Like Sanguine Blade Cal with your Shi, and game would have ended. So it would have been the same freaking.
I don't think it really mattered about whether you went AD or P. I think
Yeah.
it just got caught.
It was just the fact that we had 3 shit champs and overall a comp that couldn't fight for shit. Well, 3 shit champs in this situation. It's like the Alistar and Trundle are good peelers, but if you have a com that wants to fight, you can't really disengage a.
Yeah, you can't disengage Malphite or Annie who's flashing in, or Ari who has their Spirit Rush. That's you can't disengage that.
And even if we did, they still had lane control because of Janna, and they could just put. So we wanted to fight, but we couldn't. So we should have just delayed. But yeah, Eric, you built well on Sivir, but yeah, QSS and Kel are the same. It's a good item.
Yeah, I mean, usually I get Banshees, but then because of Annie stun and like Ari Charm, if they connect that, it's like you're guaranteed dead. So that's why I went QSS.
Yeah.
User left your channel.
We had a couple of games like that where we don't see the potential fight of the other team, and we just lose because of. It's like it's happened maybe 5 or 10 times, like in all our ARAM games.
It's because we're so used to winning.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Maybe. So used to. I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because when we rolled our champions, we focus on what we have and who would get what item, and then we just saw that they were all AP, and we just assumed we would win. But having a side being one type of damage only means you have to delay the game so that items become relevant, and you're so tanky mixed with your damage that they cannot race. So yeah, that we made like 5 mistakes. Yeah, we fought too much. Hang on. How do I put this? The Ezreal itemization, we fought too much in the early game. We didn't. Well, it's a bit linked to the fact that we didn't delay enough, but it's two different things. Because we fought because we gave them opportunity, so we missed position. But honestly, Eric, your Zerker Greaves, like, it gives you attack speed, but this game was not a game where you could use attack speed.
Yeah.
So maybe just go like Sanguine, Last Whisper, and then your QSS, and then maybe like Brutalizer or something like that.
Well, I still need boots because they were like engaging hard.
Yeah, you can go boot. You can go just like Boots 1 or Merc. But like, you went Sanguine.
I was considering Mercs, but I was like, if I have QSS, then maybe I don't need Mercs. That's why I went Zerker's QSS instead of Mercs. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could have gone Mercs too. I don't think it would have changed the game though.
No, it wouldn't. What changed the game is, I think you went back. You bought Sanguine and Zerker Greaves. What you could have done is go Sanguine.
There's nothing really you can
get. Yeah, you could Sanguine, Boots, and Sword, but it's not really different. It's just a less attack speed oriented build.
When on my first buy, I had enough money for Sanguine and like 400 gold, so I just got Boost 1. So.
And then you died too fast the other fight, and you just had enough to upgrade Boost.
I forget what my second buy was, but after that I got next buy I think I did like Boots and QSS next.
Because I remember one time you walked back in lane with Doran, Sanguine, and Zerker Greaves, and nothing else. Those 3 items, and I told you like Eric, get your MR.
Maybe I just finished my Boots and then got this.
Yeah, that's what I think it did. And then you built Zeal and then Last Whisper or something like that.
Yeah, that's at the end.
But yeah, look at that, man. 4 guys that can team fight like crazy, and a John. Meanwhile, Alistar, Trundle, Elise, and Ezreal can't team fight for shit. They're laning champions.
And Vlad, Vlad was doing work, and he's tanky. Like total damage to champions FC, Vlad was #1 in the game.
He'll just go in and heal himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not just about like being tanky. He's doing the most damage as well. So I mean, that's pretty big deal. And you know, we couldn't stop him because just not doing enough damage, and he's healing for 100% now. On
Well, you
top
know
of
what?
Spirit Visage and Wolvations.
Our game is recorded, so we can always go back to it to learn. This is like one of the few legitimate games we've actually lost that we didn't see coming. They didn't outcomp us. They just outcomped us in a facet of the game that we ignored, which is team fight. And we went for their game every single time. So yeah, we could definitely learn from this. But you know, I kind of feel responsible because hear this out. I sent Riot. Yeah, hear this out. It's a really bullshit story. What I wanted to do is prepare the account Nerf Mister Yi to go on EU. So I registered him for this tournament to get the first place, and I sent Riot an email saying asking to delete a whole bunch of champions on the account, like Garen, Trundle, whatever, Zach, all champions I rolled this tournament. And the thing is, since I was thinking he's going in EU, I sent the request for my EU account, What is a Wolf, but this account doesn't have any champions. So it took me 5 days to realize my mistake. And then I sent them another ticket, I think 2 days ago, and they just now replied me that I was lacking one type of information. So basically, all those champions did not get deleted because I didn't fill the form correctly. So in a way, what?
No one has a Smurf. I mean, none of us were on. Well, I mean, except
Well,
for
Pigeon is, but this
But
is
that's the
like,
only Smurf account. I mean, it doesn't matter.
but it's not like just the Smurf account. It's just that like I got Zach and Trundle. Even a non-Smurf, like a non-tryhard account, still doesn't buy those champions. Like, who the fuck has Trundle?
I have Eve and Udyr and Rammus and I don't know. I have some other shitty champs too.
But
Like
it's different because
Shyvana,
it's your main account, right?
What?
It's different because it's your main account. This account,
Yeah.
Nerf Mister Yi, was meant to
I
play
heard
fun
that.
ARAM champion. So like I don't know why I probably bought Trundle because I wanted him for a draft game, but then I fucked up. I done goof. Wow, this is the first time we didn't win first place to a tournament. XD. Yeah, fuck that. Because of that, we have to register our accounts again.
Yep.
God damn it. We have to wait one more week. But you know what? Best of one is really, 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 really shitty.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we've lost the first game of a best of 3 before.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I don't know. I don't know why they would do best of one in ARAM. But I mean, tournament went smooth. It was pretty fast. We started at 7. Now it took. Wait, no. Oh my god! It took 2 hours and a half to finish the tournament. But I don't see why they couldn't have the finals best of 3 or best of 5.
Did they get a lot of views? Probably not enough views to
No.
really extend it.
Views,
You could
no.
email them.
Hey guys, extend your tournament. I want to win ARP. Alright, so does anyone have anything to add before I turn off the recording device?
What recording device?
Fucker ride my pussy.
I don't know. I was recording this entire tournament because I wanna post it on YouTube. Yeah, delaying the game. It's all mid almost. I made a YouTube account just for that. Alright.
I don't see why ADS would have been better. I still think ADS was.
It would have been the
worse.
same thing.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, our problem wasn't like in AD or
It's
AD.
because you didn't have dead caps, you didn't have Lichbane. You went for Grail and no MR, so you didn't have really burst. You didn't really have tankiness. When all they were doing is like just staying away and Vlad healing himself. And then randomly off going on us.
Well, we can see at which point a Malphite, an Abyssal Malphite engage is very dangerous. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, especially for Ezreal. Maybe we still should have went for clarity. I didn't win for clarity. Yeah, I did go clarity. Like I used it every single time at the same time as Locket, so everyone would be full mana before the fight starts. But how are you supposed to build Ezreal? Like you go Sheen, and then what? Tier, Void Staff, Death Cap. That sounds really off.
You don't need a
I don't
tier
know.
necessarily, but yeah, see, I like CDR as when I go APS.
But what if he can't? He went for CDR. He only had 20 CDR and he was all game.
I don't think his build was a huge problem. It's just, they just comboed it. The mouth ult to Ari, Annie stun to Ari charm.
But beside that,
you can't do anything. If they get it on you, they're gonna get all of it on you, and there's nothing.
No, but I'm not talking about that. I mean, during the laning phase, up until to the point where we fight, he would himself. So what item sequence would you get on an APS roll to not get
I think that's fine. I mean, you could add a tier sometimes. I don't know. I guess it depends on the game. Sometimes I go tier, sometimes I don't though. But
Toi, qu'est-ce que t'aurais fait, Pigeon?
only on APS. ADS doesn't need tier, but AP sometimes it's more spammy. So
Je sais pas. What spell did you max, Candy?
Probably Q and W.
some people max Q, some people max W.
Maxing W. Nobody's gonna ever be in range for that.
Mais c'est toujours mieux que maxer E sec
Ouais, moi je max E second.
sur APS.
Ouais, c'est W go pas down en cooldown.
C'est juste le dommage puis le attack speed.
Attack speed, ouais. Puis le range est tellement shit, genre tu te fais outrange par Ari. C'était dû. Je should just max Q.
Yeah, I max Q as APS, but W does more damage, I think. But then it's just too risky.
But it doesn't hit.
You can do that in solo queue. I mean, against other players. Well, I mean, whatever. I don't think that.
I don't know.
His damage was still good. I mean, me and his damage were pretty much the same.
All right, I'll close up the stream, the recording.
I'm not even sure if we could have delayed, cause we only have Sivir for Worth Clear, and they can just pressure us.
We could have because you had your pill. Like you could disrupt the backline so they don't pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if that really scares them, cause we don't have anything to punish after Pillar.
But Candy, we were not bursting anyone. We were staying away and they engaged on us. We were in no position to pick up.
Maybe we should have let them tower dive. They always
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Your microphone. Hang on. Your microphone went full retard.
Yeah, it was away. Maybe we should have let them engage on us, like on tower instead of like pushing out and then they just fuck us.
Yeah, exactly. But like, at the point where we started losing, we already had 2 towers, and they were smashing on her in him. So it's just that we didn't see the problem early enough, is all. Like if we go back in this game, like the same team, same game and everything, we could probably, yeah, we'd probably like itemize differently and play differently, and maybe come up with a win. But it's a really hard, it's a really hard game because they outscale us at everything except for the AD. So the only thing we need to do is delay. But like you said, like Elise and Alistar and Trundle is like, they just do nothing. Put together.
Were you ulting? Who are you ulting? Trundle ulting.
No, Malphite.
I mean that should have. I was like, I couldn't even get much damage on him. Like, so hard, so tanky.
It's because he went Rod of Ages. He didn't go Abyssal and CDR like usual. He built like shit, and in this game particularly, it went well for him.
Yeah, it was just super tanky. Like, he did build like cooldown reduction. He built for 1 ult and that 1 ult.
Yeah, exactly. So even if Pigeon ulted him, he still had like 3k HP because he had Giant's Belt and Rod. Like,
But I didn't ult him like every fight. I ulted him every fight that I could, but sometimes it was down.
as for my items, maybe I could have went for the, because I don't know, I felt like I did literally nothing. I would use 1 rotation of spell, and that was like, maybe I should have went for maybe just a cow, sit on it, not upgrade it into a visage, and then go for Sheen or a Wit's End, something like that. It's like, heal, the pump from Spirit Visage is good if you can heal, but we didn't heal, we just fought. And in this entire fight I would use my E maybe 3 times, so maybe the extra stats would have been better. And as for you, Pigeon, I think your build was good. Like, you went Visage first, like you should against 5 AP, then you went Wit's End, and then you were on your way for probably Blade.
That or like Hydra.
Something like that, yeah. So
it was okay, but like I did nothing. Like I would go like 1v, I would end up 1v4 because they would Janna ult me back, and then like 3 or 4 of them would just kill me in a corner. After like they bursted one of us.
So yeah, Mana and Ezreal, no Banshees on Elise. Get a Void Staff instead. No Spirit Visage on me. Pigeon was fine, and no Zerker Greaves on Eric. Playing defensively, wave clearing to get into late game, not fighting early, defending towers, whatever, and build MR. That's all we needed to do. So yeah, there you have it.